just a few minutes to wrap up your last words.
Well, yeah, I don't want to go back to what my brother said. I don't want to mention him, and he has mentioned the name. I have reasons why I didn't mention any names. Because that issue for me is so sensitive and so deep and personal. Because in those days, I had my son in school, and some of the utterances that some of these leaders made it very clear that they were not interested in the strike per se. They had their own plan, you see. And I found it very, that's why I'm saying that, look, I don't want to go into this matter. If somebody tells you, if you're going on strike, and everybody pleads with you, oh, this strike you're doing is too much, so why don't you, and the public impression, opinion is so heavy on you, you say, look, you know what, if you force me to go to a classroom, I know how I'll teach this child. A teacher leader, you make a statement like that, it is, well, there's no law against that. You can't take him to court. You can't, whatever. But I'm on TV. I will not use the appropriate words I would like to use to describe a statement like that. You see? So, if anybody makes comments like this, and you find such a person always in, the person is recycling themselves, coming back, like Vladimir Putin. He goes tomorrow, he comes back, and says he's coming back. In the end, you will see what will come and cost for you.
Right. Kenneth, your last words.
It will be very sad if a teacher union, a leading member of a teacher union will tell you that, hey, I know how to teach if my needs are not met. Within the Ghana Education Service, there's a supervision committee that normally goes through the schools to see whether you are teaching or not. Assuming they get there and you are not teaching exactly, I think there'll be a punitive action against you. Because, for example, when you take the British curriculum or anybody from the Cambridge, the British embassy has an education front where all of a sudden they can just come to your school to see if you are teaching or you are not teaching. So if anybody had that motive, that because I'm on strike, my need to be met, if not so, I'm going to teach anyhow, then it implies you are not being a Ghanaian, you are being an evil person. Right. Moreover, yes, let me state it, because I want my child to be a president. And if my child will be a president, and you decided not to teach my child because of your own interest, then it implies you are not being a citizen. Moreover, let me seize this opportunity and tell the good people of Ghana, especially the NDC fraternity, that this Sunday we are going to elect the chairmanship and other regional executive. I'll urge everybody, let's go there with one voice. Right. And the only person that we are supposed to vote for is Emmanuel Ni Ashimo to be our next chairman.
Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning.
I wish the NDC were.
I think you saw our constituency election. Incident-free.
My friend, I don't want to go.
The incident I saw. Philip. No, be honest.
Which of the media review segment this morning? Kenneth Kabu Kofi Kano is the vice chairman-elect for Ada constituency, NDC. And then, of course, Philip London Safohene is member of the New Patriotic Party. I've been speaking to them this morning, and we have had an insightful conversation.